Well, hey, how's it going? Today, I want to show off one of my more recent film camera purchases, and frankly, I also needed some help getting some information on the camera itself. So, here it is. Ta-da! Here it is, the man of the hour, the one and only, the Hobiflex, the third. Since it's the actual, third model, I guess. But yeah. It's a strange little TLR from a company that I personally never heard of before. Because usually, at least for me at least, whenever you think of TLR camera brands, I usually instantly think of Rolleiflex, Mamiya, Yashica, or maybe even Seagull, which is not a joke. Whenever I'm reminded of the fact that there was a camera TLR named Seagull, in my head, I just imagine a Japanese businessman in a boardroom going over the marketing campaign for the American market. And they hard opened the meeting with, "So, I hear those Americans, they like birds, huh? If that's the case, I got the perfect one." Anywho, back to the Hobiflex. The Hobiflex? Yeah, something like that. Let's go over all the information that I currently know about the camera itself. So, it's a TLR. Wow. Now, what does that mean? Well, it's an abbreviation that stands for Twins Lens Reflex. One of the lenses is a taking lens, and the other is a viewing lens. Both have the same focal length. In this case, it's 80 millimeters or 8 centimeters. Both lenses are connected by these external gears that focus at the same rate due to their mechanical connection, which is that gearing. It's a common form factor for medium format cameras just because they're relatively, they're not very complex. There's not many moving parts. It's really just a shutter, 2 pieces of glass, and I guess your viewfinder. Yeah, that's pretty much it. All in all, pretty simple construction, especially if you compare it to a medium format camera that's an SLR or something. Those are more expensive just because they are more complex. The name Hobiflex refers to the actual model of camera this is. It's a Japanese 6x6 camera. It uses 120 film, manufactured by, Togodo. I guess it's Tugay, but with Odo. Togodo. Yeah, no, all right. Okay, I'm not gonna get that one. But here's how you actually pronounce it.
Togodo.
Yeah, like that. This company has different cameras, or they have multiple different cameras under different names that appeal to different segments of the market at the time. The Hobiflex leaned more towards the budget end of things from what I can tell, but the optics in this camera have been used in multiple different cameras because they would sell pieces of the camera, or they would manufacture certain parts for other manufacturers. And apparently a few Yashica models apparently have the same glass as this does, but I'm not entirely sure. I wasn't able to confirm that with any other reputable sources. I literally just found a post on a Reddit board, and I was like, maybe it could be true. But yeah, I take that with a grain of salt, frankly. And yeah, that's pretty much everything I know about this camera in terms of its general description and history. But in terms of its physical condition, I wouldn't say that it's terrible. I mean, it's not great. But it genuinely isn't bad, and there's not many things to go wrong, so I'm not all that concerned. The leather on the outside is pretty badly chipped and cracked, but I mean, it's an old camera, so I'm not really gonna knock it against it. It's gonna happen eventually. The shutter itself is a little more sticky than I'd like, frankly, and I mean, there's little areas of rust where are starting to show, but I don't think it's honestly in that bad of condition. Frankly, the thing that does concern me is the fact that I don't know if I would be able to source all of the parts that are needed to make this function as it did initially, out of the box. So I think repairing it shouldn't be bad. I think the problem will be finding certain parts, maybe springs or something, if they're not holding their tension as they should. But I'm really crossing my fingers and hoping hoping and praying over here that the problem is more that dust has accumulated in the shutter itself, so that the grease and whatever lubricant is in there just got gunked up and isn't able to move as properly as it should. But I don't know how accurate that is, so we'll see. I do plan on taking this camera further apart and repairing it in further episodes, but I just wanted to show you guys because I think it's really cool, and I don't know, I just wanted to show it off a little bit. And these sorts of videos will help me to break up the space, like the gaps in between on my other videos, and I get to share more of the things that I enjoy, which I think is kind of cool. But yeah, here's my Hobiflex TLR. I hope you enjoyed. Whenever I get around to making a part 2 of this video, I'll probably be focusing on replacing the leather and the disassembly of the camera itself. I think that'll be the next part, but I need to get leather and see how that process is done and research that a little bit more. But yeah, that's all I've got for you today. I hope you have a good night or morning, wherever you may be, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.